Hello once again, and what we're going to be talking about today then, video killed the radio star, video killed the radio star, video killed the radio star. Who remembers that tune? I think it came out in 1979 by the Buggles. Yeah, the mind boggles me too. So the tune was about probably the invention of video recorders at the time, because that was a 70s invention. Betamax came out first before the VHS. My dad owned a Betamax. Apparently the Betamax was the better system, but because it was well, I'll say it wasn't overpriced, it was more expensive than the VHS, and I think Sony didn't want nothing to do with porn. That's why the VHS was the superior, well, it wasn't the superior format, but you know, it was the format that the more popular format, because everyone chose it, because for those two reasons. People there was a lot of wankers out there, but I'm joking. Yeah, people like to watch their porn, of course. Obviously that's why the VHS won, and obviously it was a cheaper system, but it wasn't the superior system that the Betamax was. But yeah, I suppose we bought the wrong one. My dad at the time bought the wrong one. No one knew what was going to be the better system. It was in, I think my dad bought it in very early 80s. I remember it. Fucking hell, the clunky keys one. There was no remote control or nothing like that back in them days. We didn't even there was no remote control for the telly, just push buttons, 4-channel push buttons. That was it. I was the remote control. John, turn the telly over, turn it on to ITV. There were the days we only had 3 channels. I'll tell you what, you had more choice with those 3 channels than you do now. Oh, it's shit these days, isn't it, TV? So I'm not going to go into that. I've done fucking shitload of videos on that about how bad, what choice do you get on fucking TV these days, which is nothing. BBC are cunts. Oh, sorry. Nah, well they are. It's nothing worth watching on the BBC these days, or even ITV to go. Nothing, just nothing. Everything, you know. Ain't got no sports anymore. Anyway, this is not what I was here to talk about. I was here to talk about that song. Video killed the radio star. That's an interesting one, isn't it? What it was saying about the video, I think it was about the video cassette recorder coming out and taking over the entertainment system, like the radio or the stereo system. Well, the radio, because it was the radio star. The video took over the radio, didn't it? But the thing is, that is absolutely wrong to say that. No, it didn't. The video, you know, radio was a big part of broadcasting. It still is. You know, you can't go everywhere looking at visuals. Like video was visuals, audio, video and audio, moving pictures, basically. But you can't go to work, say, and watch video, can you? I mean, you can listen to radio, you can listen to audio broadcasting, but you can't really watch video because you're doing your work. So there will always be audio broadcasting. You know, that's never going to disappear. Radio, I think that's what they meant back in the day, like in the 70s. There was just radio. There was no DAB. DAB, digital audio broadcasting, wasn't even thought of back then. You know, it was like analog. Even with TVs, it was analog. Radio waves, VHF. I think that was it, very high frequency. We don't have that no more. That's been cut off. That was cut off quite a while ago, the VHF part. So everything nowadays is digital. It's all digital broadcast now. But radio is still going. You know, analog radio signals are still going. That's not been cut off. Because sometimes radio frequencies is more reliable than digital frequencies. I mean, if there's a storm or something like that, I've noticed this with Sky. On like all TV, I mean, if there's a bad storm, the fucking thing just goes. It just, you know, it ain't like back in the day, you know, you can mess about with the aerial and get your picture right, because you can tell when the picture used to ghost, and you know, once you got a clear picture, you know you've got a perfect picture, a perfect signal rather. But with digital, I know it's all preset and all that, but you know, a little rainstorm, the fucking thing just cuts off. I mean, you're supposed to be moving forwards with this thing, but with that, with a bloody rainstorm, you just move. That ain't moving forward at all. You're just gonna move back. I think you know, technology now, I think it's improved a lot. Of course it has. You can't improve something and be affected by the weather. That's just pointless. But yeah. But you know, that going back to that tune, you know, audio broadcasting will always be around. You know, you can't always have video everywhere. You know, so in the workplace or in the driving in the car, you're gonna have audio broadcasting. You can't be distracted while watching a video, can you? That's my point. So that tune, video, yeah, well, I fucking had enough of that. It's just total bullshit, really, weren't it? I think it made the charts. So remember that other tune that would come out in the same time, I think. Pop music. Pop music. Get down. Yeah, fuck it. You know, you get your one-hit wonders. I think they were both one-hit wonders. But it was just something about them, you know, about the one-hit wonders back then. Just something catchy about them, wasn't it? Not like syphilis, but that's not the point. Yeah, just like that video. You know, I think that I don't recall Boggles. Was it the Boggles or something like that? Ever doing another hit? It was just that one hit. Oh dear, you just don't get nothing like that these days, do you? You don't get nothing like that. It's just, I don't know, it's all engineered shit these days with fucking music. You know, there's nothing catchy these days. Nothing really catchy. I think you get more entertainment catching syphilis than fucking catching, getting a one-hit wonder these days. It's nothing catchy. You know, it's just, all music today seems just utter shit. Yeah, it's just, oh dear, it's just boring, isn't it? But it wouldn't be me if I didn't go off at a tangent once again, would it? But yeah, it's just audio, digital. Well, I say radio. You know, they haven't cut. You know, radio signals have not been cut off. Like radio broadcasting, like DAB. You know, you've got DAB. Obviously, you get more stations with DAB, but you get the mainstream radio still on FM, and I think AM's still going. Yeah, but will they ever disappear? I don't think it. I don't know if radio would disappear unless they make the DAB a lot more better. Because DAB still has problems, say it could be with the weather, atmospherics, driving in your car, sometimes it can cut off. You know, it's not perfect. With the old analog system, I don't know, you can just tune it in and I don't know. It was a lot more, I think the analog system is a little bit more reliable. if anything. Same with the old TV, but I think with digital TV now it's improved quite a lot, so obviously the analog had to go. But audio broadcasting, well, that will never die. That would never die. That digital audio broadcasting or radio broadcast, whatever, you know, audio broadcasting, that will never disappear. It can't disappear. It'd just be stupid for it to disappear, because you can't always rely on watching a video unless you're watching this. And I'll bet you're very thrilled. Yeah. So Gage, video. No, a radio star is still about, and it's still a star. Will video die? No, video won't die. Of course it won't. As I say, there's been many formats of video. The video will always continue, but just on different formats. Formats just get improved all the time. I mean, back in the day, it was videotape. Let's say Betamax and VHS started it, home systems. Now we've got all sorts of things, MP4, all different formats of video formats, many ways to record it. Mobile phones can do it. So your camcorders, you know, they're improved, and obviously you can got a camera. Cameras these big. I've got a little camera, so you can take videos. You know, it's very sophisticated stuff these days. I mean, we can record up to 4K, like ultra high definition. I think all sorts of stuff. You know, video will be around for a long time. Well, there's just nothing else that's going to replace video. You know, what else can you do with audio and visuals? You're always going to have audio and visual. You can't add nothing else into it, can you? Unless there's, I don't know, can interact with it. That'd probably be the next thing. You can somehow interact within the video somehow. I don't know. It's just probably future technology. Like I'm not talking about virtual reality, because it's, you know, you're turning, yes, but I'm talking about like interacting in the film or something like that. I don't know. I reckon technology like that could come around when you can interact with, I don't know, interact with a virtual actor. I don't know. You know, you can communicate. You know, I think something will be good. You know, I'm talking about interaction. I'm not talking about interaction when you can just push a button or do that and do that and do that. I'm not talking about that interaction. I'm talking about actually interacting with a movie. Now that would be good stuff. I think that will come. I think anything can happen. Technology is getting sophisticated, more sophisticated. So imagine that, interacting with a television program or a film and things like that. Could happen. It could happen. Anyway, I'm going to end this now. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, and goodbye.